Namaste, my lovely Sagittarius. Thank you very, very much for tuning and joining in. Welcome to my channel. This is Lashrooma Magical. Make yourself comfortable and enjoy the show. And of course, welcome to your reading. This is about time phases for you, Sag, for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements, about the recent past, the present moment, and the near future. So we will dive deep into that. Now, it is a general, as I have mentioned, so it may or may not resonate with you. Take only what does resonate with you, apply it to your situation. The roles can be reversed. Have that in mind as well, especially if you are a cross watcher. And whenever you come across this reading, it's a perfect timing for you because it's kind of a timeless. So, Sag, let's see what you need to know, pay attention to, and be aware of. What is this about for you? My lovely, I'm wishing you a happy birthday. From the bottom of my heart to the bottom of your heart, feel loved and appreciated. Let all of the dreams come true. So yeah, I feel like saying, be careful what you wish for. Let's start with the overall energy here for you. Your energy, fire energy, 9 of Wands, bam, straight to the point. So I feel like this is you, to be honest, and it can be about a certain situation, about something specific, or just in general, as the overall energy appears to be. A little bit guarded and protective over yourself, protective over your heart, protective over the whole energy of yours, who you let into, how close you let this person come to you. But, pay attention because 9 of Wands can seem to be a little arrogant. I don't know how well you get to see, but my camera is a little bit oily and messy. Sorry about that. I am just a woman. So, yeah, anyhow, you get to see the facial on her look, on her face, and it's like she's having that kind of look, like, don't mess with me. Okay, so let's see what this is about. Recent past appearance of the Knight of Cups and the Tower. So strong Scorpio energy in here through both of the messages. It can be that a Scorpio tried to visit you, revisit you, come towards you, make you a gesture of love, make you an offer, a small offer, because we're talking about a night in here. So not a lot of promising energy, no matter what kind of a, Lordy, what gender you might be. But it was causing a tower moment, something that, something unpredictable, something that came out of nowhere. So I feel like that offered this person, the energy that came from this person kind of a surprised you. I feel like you know who I'm talking about. I feel like you've dealt with this person for a longer while. I don't feel like this is somebody who you recently met and just, had a fling. It really catch you off guard, really surprised you. We have a major arcana number of 16, equality of 7. 7 is quite spiritual, guided, and angelic number. So it's like, don't worry about a thing, Sagittarius, because you are guided. I wanted to say guarded, but that you are for sure. So strong, guarded energy is coming through. So no wonder this is actually appearing to be your overall energy. Let's switch to the present moment. We have the King of Wands. Okay, so this is somebody else. This is not the person as the recent past. And we have the Page of Cups. Okay, so somebody else, somebody new, somebody old, I don't know yet, is in a picture and appears to be a king. So this is more promising than a Knight of Cups. This is, chance to be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It doesn't have to be though, because this is just somebody who is embracing that energy of a go-getter. This is a Leo energy. So it can be a Leo person, or as I was saying, they're just embracing their energy and they're enjoying the communication with you, quite passionate about you. I feel like this is somebody who wants to win you over, but who means a real deal, very, very passionate, very determined, very into their business. And the Page of Cups is very new and fresh kind of energy, Sagittarius. So this is, um, also the energy for me as a reader, falling in love, catching feelings, because I get to think about you a lot and fantasize about you, and building my thoughts with future and what is my yet to happen between us. Okay, we are starting hot. I mean, what else you can expect? Okay, near future is saying Ace of Wands with the Hangman. So we have again that passionate, fiery energy, which is your energy as well. Yeah. So in some of the cases, that King of Wands might be representing you, Sagittarius. But talking about the near future, we have Ace of Wands with the Hangman energy, which is Taurus, a little bit of Pisces energy, major arcana number of 12, which is equal 3, and 3s are all about the manifestation. So something is being born by idea, information, really motivating you, giving you optimism to make this happen and to move forward. Very, very passionate energy, very powerful. It's an ace, so it's strong coming through. So, like, there is something that is yet to be born when it comes to you, Sagittarius, when it comes to your dreams, your ideas, you taking action towards something. But I feel this is a different thing than you taking the position of a hangman and just taking some time off to observe. So you are not actually straight away making the move and creating that, activating that fiery energy, but you are taking your time with this one. I will get to clarify straight away and have a closer look about this. If you are wishing for a personal reading with me, Sagittarius, we can definitely make it happen. All that you need to do is have a look into the description box in order for you to know how to reach out to me. And voila. And voila. So let's see and clarify the recent past. After that, I'm going to jump into some oracle messages that you need to receive right here, right now. My lovely Sag. Okay, we have steady and slow winning the race, moving very slowly. And we have the Fool. Okay. So clarifying the Knight of Cups with the Tower. This is somebody who was thinking about a while to come towards you, approach you, how to make a move. They really give it a thought because I feel like this is person who actually cares about you. That's why they actually give it a thought to move slowly and do not rush into anything. And they have naturally that charm, and they definitely know how to use it if they are Scorpio. We also have new beginning, new chapter, new opportunities. The Fool is Aries and Aquarian energy, and yeah, Tower was definitely obviously meant to happen, meant to shook you a little bit in order for you to have a new understanding, new perspective, and new vision, which is the message at the bottom of the deck for this clarification. Underneath that, we have compromise. So there was something about communicating, maybe miscommunicating something. So the that have happened, but the compromise was needed between you and that past person. Yeah, and the purpose was for you to gain the new perspective, see a bigger picture, have more understanding. Why probably this tower have happened for you to have the new start, but not with this person. Because I get to feel some potential of the King of Wands. So let's move clarifying that. Okay, so you know this person. We have habits and we have the dream. You know this King of Wands. So I don't feel it's you, Sagittarius. Speaking of now, we have trust at the bottom of the deck. So I feel it can be that as you were dealing with this person back in the day, maybe the trust was broken. And there is something about learning to trust this person again. We have habits coming through as the first message of clarification. So there is something that keeps bringing you back out of the habit. But, let's put it this way. This person has a habitual way to come towards you. Maybe because of the trust issues, maybe because of they actually do trust you. So if there is a story about trust issues, it's coming from your side, but I feel like this is actually somebody who trusts you. That's why they always have that tendency to come back at you. Very, very passionate about you. And we have it with the dream. The dreams do come true. It's your season. It's your birthday, baby. So I actually did mention that. Pay attention what you wish for. For a lot of you, it can be that you manifested this person back into your life. But there is, unhealthy energy that is connecting you to, because habit, being with somebody out of the habit or coming back to that person out of the habit, that's not love. And depends always what you are looking for, Sag. Of course, nobody's here to judge nobody. And yet everybody's doing it. Funny, messy, crazy world. But yeah, you do get my point. It feels dreamy. It feels dreamy. It feels like falling in love all over again. So let's move to near future and clarify that. We have healing with innocence. We have healing is, yeah. So it's almost like intuitively you get to feel that there is a part of you that you need to heal. And it may have to do with the past person, the Knight of Cups. It may have to do with the King of Wands. It may have to do with the both of them, but it's not about them. It's about you. Bottom of the deck, we have consciousness, awareness. So yeah, it's coming to your senses, Sagittarius. Underneath that, we have letting go. So in the near future, you will be healing and recovering that part of you that has to do with passion. It has to do with growing and, exploring your consciousness. So that's why intuitively you are diving into the Hangman to take a little bit time on yourself, give a focus on yourself, concentrate on yourself, and to work within your inner child and your higher self. Yeah, give you self-care that you need. Let's see about an advice when it comes to this reading for you, Sagittarius. Incubate. Keep your plans to yourself for now. Create widely. Let things grow. Yeah. It is what it is. Go with the flow. So let's see 2 messages from Romance Angels. We have soulmate. Definitely a soulmate connection. King of Wands. I feel like that is the one with whom you have a soulmate connection. Probably the both of them because, I read about that. Every single person who comes into our life is a soulmate. Now, it always makes a difference what kind of a soulmate, what kind of a contract we made with the person that we call and feel is our soulmate. So, yeah, I feel like the Knight of Cups goes more in the direction of being a karmic. So you needed that shook up. So the Talva came in from the universe to guide you. We have separation, so it is on the horizon. I feel like it already have happened for a lot of you. Separation from one of your soulmates. So we keep moving on to paying attention on your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations because this will help you to call in another soulmate who might appear to be your life partner. It depends what you want, right? So it brings me back to the clarification message of the dream. It feels dreamy. It feels dreamy with that King of Wands. I mean, if they are a Leo, I don't know how to put it, you know. Leos have that irresistible energy, especially if Leo rising or Leo moon. Okay, so let's see about love universe messages for you, Sagittarius. Create space for new love. The first one I catched. And nothing happens just like that. Most people are just trying to survive. It's always a good reminder to remain kind and sane and have understanding. You are adored. Forgive. And that is that part with healing, okay? Do something new, something different, which is get out of that habit zone. It's supposed to feel natural. Okay, this is what I have for you, Sag. Once again, thank you very, very much for tuning in and sharing a little bit of time and energy with me. I truly appreciate that. I'm wishing you all the best. Once again, happy birthday. And do like, share, and subscribe if you already have not. I told you everything that I felt like telling you. So have a great evening. Enjoy your nights. Sleep well. And I will catch you